State of New California, Notice to All Californians, Grievance 50, January 8, 2019. New California is a new state in development, exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution, Statement of Intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in United States Constitution, Article 4, Sections 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence, January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The counties of New California bring forward 95 grievances to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. State of California Grievance 50, Declaration of Grievance, Statement of Facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator who openly defies federal law. California state government is in direct violation of the following. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion, and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. United States Constitution, Article 6, Section 2. This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, and anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. United States citizenship is now outlawed. United States citizenship is now outlawed in California. California's tyrannical governor, the monoparty government, along with their associates at the county and city levels, are engaging in mass citizenship outlawing. California is the most lawless and tyrannical government of any state in the Union of States and denies U.S. citizens their constitutional right under Article 4, Section 4 and Article 6, Section 2 of the United States Constitution. Article 4, Section 4 is known as the Guarantee Clause of the United States Constitution. The state and federal government must provide to the citizens of the United States the three elements of Article 4, Section 4. 1, a republican form of government. 2, protect each of them against invasion. And 3, protection against domestic violence. Article 6, Section 2, Supremacy Clause, is the article in the United States Constitution that binds the Union of States together. It is the supreme law of the land. Now the newly inaugurated tyrannical 40th California governor has decided to make United States citizenship obsolete in the state of California. Nothing was more emblematic of the removal of United States citizenship from the citizens of California than the blatant exclusion of its citizens from the 2019 inauguration of the governor. Citizens were not allowed to attend or even see the inauguration of the governor, who was hidden from view by a white tent. Only the political elites of the capital and friends of the governor were allowed to be in the tent to view the swearing in of the new governor. Protected by thugs dressed in black suits, law enforcement, fencing, barriers, and snipers, the inauguration took place in cloistered privacy, far away from the eyes of the United States citizens living in California. In his inaugural speech, the tyrannical governor stated, "Our government will be progressive, principled, and always on the side of the people." Given what the world saw during his inauguration, it is hard to believe the tyrant will side with United States citizens living in California. Dubbed the People's Inauguration, it was painfully obvious the tyrant California governor was referring to the vicious criminals, illegal foreign nationals, rapists, terrorists, murderers, human smugglers, drug cartels, and invaders of the United States, who he will protect through the unconstitutional sanctuary state policies. Worse yet, the new tyrant California governor will spend billions of tax dollars to entice and enable the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals. California is the national leader, if not the world leader, in encouraging and financing the illegal foreign national invasion of the southern border of California. In 2017, California spent $27 million on illegal foreign nationals who came into the United States. These illegal foreign nationals were then granted rights and privileges reserved for American citizens. From Grievance of New California State 49. Insurrection. The government of California, the current governor, and monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design with the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the United States Constitution. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is a United States federal law that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Illegal acts and tactics. Utilizing Marxist-Leninist and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the California governor, monoparty system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the United States of America. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California government, in conjunction with the communist state executive, instituted wherever the current communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror in the United States on the United States citizens living in California, with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very Union of States which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. Prayer. The citizens of New California State pray for the President to exercise his authority under the Insurrection Act of 1807 to end the tyranny being foisted upon the United States citizens living in California State. This concludes these proceedings.